Howdy do y'all, this is John, and today we're talking about Army of the Dead, a new movie on Netflix right now by Zack Snyder. And in Army of the Dead, it deals with this character named Scott Ward, who ends up going into Las Vegas, which is infested by zombies, to retrieve $200 million for a businessman. And of course, he has a whole crew of people with him. Now, first of all, I really like some of Zack Snyder's movies. Easily my favorite two films he has done is Dawn of the Dead, his first movie, and his version of Justice League. And it's really nice to see him return to form with this action horror crossover. Now, there's a lot of things to talk about, and I'm going to start with the narrative, which is really good for the most part. The narrative of this movie about heist in a zombie infested area is very original. I literally don't think there's ever been a movie about a heist in a zombie infested area at all. We've had heist movies, we've had zombie movies, but no one's ever took the two concepts and molded them together. And there's a lot of fun to be had with that concept, and thankfully Zack Snyder utilizes it. Now, I will admit the narrative is not perfect. There's some subplots that I think they could have shaved off, including one about Scott's daughter trying to save somebody. There's also this sort of conspiracy subplot regarding a crew member that was put there by the businessman that I don't think was necessary. But in terms of the narrative, those are really the only issues I have, are those subplots. And in terms of the characters, there are good characters and there are bad characters. The best one is Scott Ward, played by Dave Bautista. Scott is a really good character. You feel for him completely, especially with some of the revelations they make about his wife, which are really sad and kind of create this tension between him and his daughter Kate. And that tension, that father-daughter bond, is well done in the film. They get closer together as a family unit during the events of the film. There's also the helicopter pilot, who's a snarky, sarcastic person, and I just love those types of characters. I don't know why, I just do. Maybe because I'm kind of sarcastic in real life, despite, you know, my autism. Yes, autistic people can be sarcastic. It's totally easy to recognize our sarcasm. And in terms of acting, I think all of the actors were really good. Dave in particular, who has this emotional range in the film. Now, anyone who's seen Blade Runner 2049, which I have the Blu-ray back there, you can probably see it, knows that Dave Bautista has range as an actor, and he doesn't really get to show it very often. He shows it here. The emotional scenes are emotional, not just because of the character development, but also because of how good everyone is in these roles. Now, I'm not gonna lie, if you don't like Zack Snyder's style or anything like that, you're not gonna like this movie. There's a lot of slow-mo, a lot of depth of field that I will admit can get annoying sometimes. But Zack Snyder, that's kind of his thing. He uses slow-mo a lot, he uses depth of field a lot, because that's just his thing. And if you don't like the fact that he does that, you're probably not gonna like this movie. As for me personally, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoy some of his movies. And, you know, I can't wait for his next film. I'm gonna give Army of the Dead an 8. Not as good as Dawn of the Dead, but I really liked it. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please also smack the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And as always, please remember the Podetsky